Hello friends, my name is Arun. In this video, I'm going to discuss about one problem. Actually, it was asked by one of our subscriber. So I'm trying to provide the solution for this question here. This is the problem discussion, friends. So rearranging the arrays. So you are given the following: n is an integer, a is an array of n integers, x is an integer value. Now, task. What is the task here, friends? You are required to perform the tasks in the given order. The first one is remove every occurrence of the number x from this array. So move all the remaining elements to the right by preserving the original order of the elements. Finally, fill the empty spots on the left side with 1. So please pause the video and try to understand the given description, friends. So I'm trying to explain what they're asking actually. See the first case, if n equal to 3, 3 means number of elements, a equal to 2 comma 4 comma 6, friends. So n equal to 3, right? So that's why they have given, I have taken 2 comma 4 comma 6. So x equal to 2. So first I have to check whether this x, 2 is available in this array or not. I need to check. If it is available, then what I need to do? I need to remove these elements actually. So this is case 1 actually. This is case 1. In this case 1, first what I need to do? So 2 comma 4 comma 6. I need to remove 2. Then I need to take 4. I need to 6 4. So before this 2, if any elements, if any elements are there, then I need to move to right side. So after that, I need to fill these elements with 1 actually. I need to I need to fill the 2 with 1. So 1 comma 4 comma 6 here. This is the case 1 actually. So what about case 2, friends, here? So let me take here case 2. So case 2 also same, friends, n equal to 3 and a equal to same elements like 2 comma 4 comma 6 here. Now what about x value? X is not 2 now, 4 now. So 4 is available or not? Yes. Then what you have to do? 2. Then you have to remove 4 here. After that 6. So they are saying that move all elements to right side. So then what will be happen here? You will get 2 comma 6 here. So you have to fill this empty spots with 1. So finally what will you get here? 1 comma 2 comma 6 here. So that is the output actually. Now case 3 I'm going to discuss here. What is the case 3 here? So case 3, same input values I am going to take. So what about, say, n equal to 3 here. Now a equal to say 2 comma 4 comma 6 here. So x equal to not 4, friends. Now x equal to 6. Now what I need to do? I need to check whether 6 is available in the array or not. If it is available, I need to remove it first. So what is the meaning here? 2 comma 4 comma 6 is available, right? So I need to remove it. So after that, what I need to do? I need to move the remaining elements into the right side. That means dash comma like 2 comma 4 here. I moved it. So after that, what I need to do? These empty spots are there, right? I need to fill with 1 here. 1 comma 2 comma 4 here. This is the output actually. If x equal to 2, I should get 1 comma 4 comma 6. If I give x equal to 4, I should get 1 comma 2 comma 6. And if I give x equal to 6, then I should get 1 comma 2 comma 4 here. This is one case, friends. And one more set of values I am going to discuss here. One more set. See, if n equal to what I am going to take here. See here, n equal to 5 I am taking. So elements are like this: 2 comma 4 comma 6 comma 4 comma 6 here. Okay. Now just I am giving x value. X equal to 4 I am giving. Earlier, what is that, friends? Only one time it is available. Now 4 is available. X is available how many times? 2 times actually, more than one time. Then what I need to do? The first case is, what is that? What is the order? Remove every occurrence of the number x from this array. First, we need to remove every occurrence. So what is that? So 2. I need to remove 4 or not? Yes, 4 is 4 is there, so you have to remove it. After that 6, no need to remove. 4 is there, so you need to remove it. After that 6, no need to remove it, friends. Now they are saying that what is the second point they are telling, friends? Move all the remaining elements to the right by preserving the original order of the elements. So order is 266 only, right? So that's why. So dash comma. So this is also empty spot comma 2 comma 6 here, friends. So finally, what I need to do? Last step, friends. Fill the empty spots on the left side with one here. So how many empty spots here? 1 comma 2, right? So 2 comma 6 here, friends. So that's I'm trying to get. So second case. So what is the second case here? X equal to 6 I'm going to take here. So that means n equal to 5, a equal to same values 2 comma 4 comma 6 comma and 4 comma 6, friends. Now x equal to not 4 6 I am trying to see. So in this one, what is the order? Remove every occurrence of the number x from this array. So first I am checking actually what is that. 2 no, 4. What about 6? Yes, friends. So it is empty spot. After that, 2 4 6, right? After that again 4 here, 6 empty spot here. That means I removed 6 from this array actually. So what is the second point here? Move all the remaining elements to the right by preserving the original order. What is the original order? 2 4 4, right? So this is one empty spot, this is one empty spot. Then move all the elements to the right side, like 2 comma 4 comma 4 here. Now, what the last point they are telling? Fill the empty spots on the left side with 1. How many empty spots are there? 2, right? 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 4 comma 4 here. That's it, friends. So if x equal to 4, I should get output like this. If x equal to 6, I should get output like this. I hope you understood the problem, friends. If you are not, please let me in the comment section. I'll try to explain that one. Okay, this is only requirement of the program. This is a requirement. This is the requirement only. Now I'm trying to provide the solution. So let's get into the application. See here, I have taken one scanner class. By using the scanner object, I will get the value from the keyboard. So here I am trying to enter number of elements, and I am trying to read n value. This means number of elements. So I'm trying to create one array with I'm trying to create one array. The size is n here. Now I'm trying to read the values, array values only. After that, enter integer value. X is a one value, then we need to check, right? So that's it. Now here I'm trying to take three variables I'm going to take here, friends. See here what are the variables I want. So integer count equal to 0, friends. Why I'm taking count equal to 0? I need to check whether X is available. First I need to check whether X is available or not in the given array. If it is available, how many times it is available? Only one time or 2 times, 3 times, like that. So counter, this count variable will maintain that information. So if X is available, X is available or not, it will, how many times X is available in the array, it will check. After that, just I'm going to take position equal to -1 I'm taking. What's the use of the position here? Each and every time X is, if X is available, okay, if X is available in the array, in which location X is available, then so I will take it into the position here. So after that, I'm going to take one Boolean value, say Boolean flag equal to, see initially I'm going to take false here. Okay, so I'm checking what is the meaning of flag. So X is available or not, it will check. If X is available in the array or not, it will check. That's it only. So after that, I'm going to take one for loop here. So what is the use of this for loop here? I'm going to iterate the entire array. So integer I equal to 0, I less than n, directly you can take it because n is the number of elements only. Now I plus plus I'm going to take here. So that's it, friends. After that, what I'm trying to do, if I am taking x equal to a of I, so what is the meaning? Our x value is available in the given array or not, I'm going to check. If yes, if the x is available, then what is I'm incrementing the counter variable, count plus plus. Okay. After that, what is the position, friends? Position equal to I value. I means x is available in the array, but in which location? So ith position actually. So after that, what about the Boolean value? Just I'm going to take flag equal to true here. So that's it, friends. So once I mean, if condition is executed means what is that? Our X is available in the given array, and I'm incrementing the count variable, and I'm taking the position of the X in the array A, and I'm taking flag equal to A, true, friends. Okay, that's good, friends. Then what I need to do, if the element is available, then what we need to do? See here, I'm giving 4. 4 means 4 is available. Then what I need to do? I need to shift this 2 to here actually. So second time, what will be happen? 4. 4 is available here. Then what I need to do? I need to shift 6 to this position, and I need to shift this 4 to this position, 2 to the so to this position actually. I need to shift all the elements to the right side. So that's why I am writing one logic here. See carefully, friends. If flag, so what is the meaning, friends? If flag equal to true, what is the meaning of flag equal to true? Element is available. So in which location available? So from there onwards, I am moving, I am shifting to right position only. So if flag, if I mean if the flag is true, element is available, then I'm going to take one for loop here. Inside the for loop, I'm going to take integer, say j equal to position. Why I'm taking position? So where the value is available, from there onwards, I'm trying to shift that one, shift to right position here. So integer j equal to position and j greater than or equal to, suppose assume that, friends, so element is available here. Here I found it. Then what I need to do? First, I need to shift 6, I need to shift 4, I need to shift 2. So till first position, right? So j less than or j greater than or equal to 1, each and every time minus minus means first 4, 6 like that, right? So that's why I am going to take the 1. So after this, what I need to do? So already 4 is the, I'm looking, I mean 4 is available or not, I'm checking. Yes, 4 is available. Now I am shifting 6 to 4th position. That's why what I'm trying to do is a of position equal to a of position, sorry, not position, just I'm going to take a of j actually. So a of j minus 1. That's it, friends. See, a of j minus 1 means 6. I am placing 6 into this one only. After that, 4 to 6. After that, 2 to this one. So like that, you are doing. So this loop will be executed like that only. So once this loop is done, then what I need to do here? Just I am making flag equal to false here. So just I am checking whether next element is available or not. I am going to check here, friends. So that's it, friends. Just come out from the loop here. So finally, what will be happen? I need to check how many times, what is the value of the count. If count equal to 2 means if count equal to 2 means, so 4 is available, X is available 2 times. If count equal to 3 means X is available 3 times. If X equal to if X is, count equal to 4 means X is available 4 times, like that only, right? So that's why I'm going to take one for loop here. Now integer I equal to 0, I less than count times I plus plus. Now a of I equal to, he is asking me, right, what is the third point he is asking? Fill the empty spots, spots on the left side with 1 actually. So I am moving 1 here. That's it, friends. So let me print these values. So I am going to take enhancer for loop. Like for each loop I am going to take integer value equal to what is array a here. System.out.println value I'm trying to display. So this is the logic I'm going to implement here. So I already just I'm trying to test my test cases here. So first test case, what is that, friends? So the first test case is, number of elements 3. What are those? 2 comma 4 comma 6, friends. So enter integer. So I am trying to search 2 is available or not. I am checking. So 2 is available, right? So what I need to do? I need to remove this 2 and I need to fill the empty spot with 1. So what is the expected output? 146 I am expecting. So can you please check, friends? 146 I am getting or not? Perfect. So instead of that one, just I'm going to display the values in the same line. So I'm not using ln here. Just I'm going to use slash t here. So nothing but I'm not trying to display in the, I'm not trying to display in a vertical. So I'm displaying all the elements in the horizontally. That's it only, friends. So let me take Java function. So number of elements. What are the number of elements, friends? 3 here. What are the elements here? 2, 4, 6. Which element you are looking for? 2. See here, 2 is removed or not. We removed it in 4. So all elements are in the right side only. So what about the second case, friends? Second case also 3 elements, 2, 4, 6. Enter an integer. Which one now I'm checking for? 4, friends. So 4 means I'll remove 4. Then I'll move. What are the remaining elements? 2 and 6. So I'll move 2 and 6 to right position, and I'll fill blank, blank spot with 1 only. Empty spot with 1. So third case. What is the third case, friends, here? So same 3 elements, 2, 4, 6 here. Enter an integer. Which one? So 6, friends. Now tell me 2, 4, 6. I'll remove 6 here. Then I'll move 2, 4 to right position, and I'll fill left spot with 1 only, friends. So in this case, what we discussed here, so only one time is available. The integer is how many times it is available, friends, in the given array? Only one time available. So second test case. What is the second test case? See, I'm going to take 5 elements. What are the 5 elements here? 2 here, 4 here, 6 here, 4 here, 6 here. Now tell me an integer value. What is the integer value? I'm looking for 4. Now tell me 4 is available how many times here? 2 times. In this case, what will be happen? So first I'll remove 2 from here. I'll remove 4 from here. I'll remove 4 from here also. What are the elements from 2, 6, 6? So I'll move 2, 6, 6 to right position. Okay. Then I'll fill once only. How many times 4 is available? 2 times. So how many empty spots here? 2 spots. So that's why I'll fill with the 2 only. So that's why we are getting 1, 1, 2, 6, 6 friends. Now one more test case. Suppose I am giving, instead of, I have given 4, right? Now I'll give 6 here. Then what will be happen here? What are the elements here? 5 elements. What are those? 2, 4, 6 and 4, 6 here. So enter an integer value. What is the integer value here, friends? 6 here. Now tell me, I'll remove 6 from here. 6 and 6. How many empty spots? 2 empty spots. So I'll move 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 4 to the right position. So I'll move empty spots to the left position. So finally, I'll fill empty spots with 1 here. So what I'm expecting here? So yes, 1, 1, 2, 4, 4. I'm expecting. So this is, friends. This is the problem, friends. And still, if you are having any questions, let me know in the comment section. So just you have to understand this logic, friends. You have to understand how values are, varying, and what is the I value. What is the X value? What is the J value? What is the position? What is the flag value? So by taking pen and paper, you can understand, friends. So it's a good example. So like still, if you are having any questions, let me know in the comment section. Yeah, that's it, friends. Thanks a lot, friends. Thanks a lot for watching my video.